After 20 years, U.S. troops will be out of Afghanistan by the end of next month. President Biden yesterday laid out the final strategy for withdrawing the remaining American forces, and the president defended the timeline even as the Taliban gains more strength in the country.
We did not go to Afghanistan to nation build, and it's the right and the responsibility of the Afghan people alone to decide their future and how they want to run their country.
Our Charlie D'Agata is in Kabul, where he spoke with the top U.S. diplomat in Afghanistan about the possible dangers to the U.S. embassy after withdrawal.
Across the country, districts are falling to the Taliban like dominoes as U.S. forces head for the exit and militants inch ever closer to the capital. The U.S. Embassy has been taking a hard look at its own security situation. The top U.S. diplomat in Afghanistan is Ross Wilson.
We have added some additional quick reaction capabilities in the event that something happens.
I mean, worst case scenario, evacuation plans in place?
At this point, I don't think it's imminent. Planning for evacuations in any post like this is serious business.
It's only a few short miles from the U.S. Embassy to the airport, but on the streets of Kabul, if it came to an emergency evacuation extracting thousands of staff, the roads are a no-go. The only way is up. Even now, American diplomats shuttle back and forth by helicopter. But what if the compound gets stormed?
There's going to be no circumstance where you see people being lifted off the roof of a embassy of the United States from Afghanistan.
The Saigon moment the president was referring to, the emergency airlift of Americans from the then capital of Vietnam in 1975. More recently, the storming of the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, that left 4 Americans dead, including U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens. No one here believes that moment is imminent, but even tightening the noose around the capital is a concern.
We're concerned about Taliban moves to gain control over some of the highways that are important points of supply for our embassy.
The Taliban say they have no intention of taking Kabul by force or storming the U.S. embassy, but they consider all foreign forces left behind as invaders and therefore legitimate targets. Vlad?
Charlie D'Agata in Kabul, thank you very much.